Oh, Black Scale. You wanted to talk to us, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hit us up. Set us up. What you want to talk about, Playboy?
What's up? Basically want to talk about Death Stranding coming to iPhones, stuff like that. Now,
Okay.
I don't know. Well, I guess let me start. Have y'all played Death Stranding?
No.
Nope.
I haven't either. So we're
like...
all good on that. But I have watched all the film. I know the story and everything because the reason I didn't want to play because I ain't going front. They said walking simulator.
100%.
Not my gig. You know what I mean?
I was like, not.
Nope.
I was like, not my gig. But and to say all this, shout out to Kojima once again, the dog. Man, he's still it's the story is crazy, super good. So it still made me want to play but I was like, no, I just can't. I won't make it. I need that story though. I really want it, and it's really good.
Why don't we just watch it on YouTube though? If it's just a walking simulator.
Well, that's kind of what I did. That's what I'm saying. I just watched.
You watched the compilation.
I watched the compilation. Yeah. It's fire. But it's like I couldn't. But I want to support Kojima, so I should have played it. I installed it when it came to Game Pass, so cool. But I'll say we talking about Death Stranding. It's it was pretty much called. It was a good game, except for the walking simulator, so it had like mixed kind of reviews. But it was still Kojima's first. I believe it was his first game out the gate after his whole leg go. I don't even want to get into that. That was so weak. But now it's coming to iPhone 15. It's going to be $24.99 if you buy it like on an early kind of release. It's supposed to come out on the 30th of this month actually, and then it'll be $39.99 after launch. So it's still $40 like after it's all said and done. And I was like, okay, that's kind of significant. That's a real deal game. That's like iPhone right now. I think they have Resident Evil Village was their big one that came out to work on the iPhone, and that was pretty much. I think that was well received because it runs like natively on the phone. I was like, that's pretty solid. So I thought that was pretty interesting on the whole thing that they're going to do it like that, but. It's pretty much only running on new iPhones. Anything you can only get this year and year, like 15 Pro. That's the only thing it's running on. So the only thing that's out at the moment. So that's all you can play it on when it does come out. It's 69 gigs to install. That's fat. I ain't even gonna lie. 69 gigs on a phone on your phone is fat.
Yeah.
Huge,
yeah. That is crazy. But I think that's also pretty cool because that means it's installing on the phone though. Like
that's
it's not
native,
it's native, yeah. So I was like, damn, it's kind of tight though. They're right, it's running like a real video game, like because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into the mobile like gaming like that, especially because iPhone and Apple been trying to get into the games for a while now, like a good minute, and we just all been turning them down because they run like shit. And then you can still just get the games on PC, which is cheaper. Like we all know how that Apple versus Mac or Apple versus PC debate has gone for a while now, as far as the games go.
Oh, you talking about games coming to Mac, bro?
Well, yeah,
that shit.
Yeah,
I saw the No Man's Sky, how they showed that off. I was like, bro, y'all showing something old, and it's running at like 30 frames. Y'all showing us this? It was. So that's why I think this is kind of a big deal, because this is like the first kind of like Resident Evil and this Death Stranding are pretty hard-hitting games. Like those are good games actually. So now that they're taking those, and I'm hearing that they're supposed to release Assassin's Creed Mirage 2 coming soon.
Okay.
On as like a native download as well. And I was like, okay, so I ain't gonna lie. So if you were to have your phone and you could have them 3 games, that's not a bad little starting lineup. You know what I mean? To run as a native kind of game. It's like on your phone. So I was like, it's kind of solid.
I gotta pause you, cuz.
Yeah. Hey.
Big boy Mike. With the fit. Okay, I gotta do this.
You gotta do it
for you. I gotta do it real good, bro. Here we go. Another one. With the 50 bomb, baby. The 50. Big boy Mike.
Hell yeah.
Love you, cuz.
Thank you, bro.
Kids gonna love you, dog. Kids gonna love you.
Yeah.
He said, I gotta head out. Have work early in the morning, but want to drop a 50 banger before I go. Much love, fellas, and gang.
Appreciate you.
My dog.
Thank you. For
Big boy Mike, man. For real, bro. That's
Appreciate it. That's huge.
that's
love.
much love, bro.
It's for the
That's
kids,
much
too.
love, bro. For the kids. Damn.
Absolute.
Drop and give me. I'm not doing no push-ups, cuz. For real, man. That's dope as fuck, bro.
That's cool.
I appreciate you 100%, dog.
Absolutely.
Damn. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had to, bro.
That's huge.
That's all right.
Big boy Mike, my boy.
Big Mike. For sure.
That's cool, man. I was on C Money show. Is it last week? No, Tuesday. And he was one of the members that got to ask me a question during the interview. And he had a solid ass question too, man, right at the very beginning. So if y'all haven't checked that out, go to On Point Gamers with C Money and Doodle. It's called Her, Him, and a Guest. I did an interview on there. We talked a bunch of shit, man. It was cool, man.
Shout out to On Point.
Absolute.
Yeah, shout out to On Point and shout out to Big Boy Mike. Damn, boy. Jihad, like Beyond Next Gen Gaming says. That's what I'm talking about, Rocket. Throw up hey, get the gang in there. Gang. Cool, man. All right, go ahead, Scale. That shit had me hype, bro. Good shit.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I understand. Don't even know where I was at. I think I was just saying that little 3-piece that they have coming overall is a nice little lineup for them. But I guess I'm really asking does this game coming out, does this give them is this a next leap for Apple to come into I don't want to even mobile gaming is kind of tough for me to say from because they kind of are mobile. So it's like them being able to get into the gaming industry like that and take these are real games now. I'm not gonna lie. Resident Evil Village, I played that on PC. I love that game actually. So if I hadn't played that before and I didn't have access to it, I may have given that shit a try just because that's a good. I have my phone on me all the time. I pay for it. Type shit. But I think do y'all think this is a broad step for them in the right direction as far as trying to get into gaming? And do you guys have any games that you would want to see on the iPhone by chance? Guys, into that? What you think, Nova?
Man, so that's a lot to tackle, but let's see. So I did see that the game on certain places said that the game was going to release early access at like $24.99, but I also checked on the App Store earlier today and it shows it for $19.99. So I don't know which is which, but you may be able to get it for $19.99. Hopefully that's the real one. It's on the App Store, so that's probably going to be your best bet. Yeah, exactly. $20 not bad. What Scale said about it running on the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. But what I'm hoping is that it actually has some type of cloud saves. That would be super dope. So you could play it on your phone, to save on the cloud, and you can go use it on your other devices. Because I saw reportedly it works on the other device. You buy it for one, you get it for others too.
Right. Yep.
Well, you mean like specifically within the walled garden of Apple, right? So your iPad, your Mac.
Oh, so
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the Apple ecosystem. So that's super cool. And it's also the director's cut too. So it says it'll include crossover content like the Valve's Half-Life series, Cyberpunk 2077, firing range at a racetrack, and some more missions too. So that's dope.
That is tough.
So it's cool that these games are actually coming to phones. It's kind of a testament to how far our mobile devices have come as well. To be able to run some of these games that's coming out. Yeah, because that Assassin's Creed Mirage game only came out in October.
Right.
It's
a new game.
It's a fairly new game. So that gap is starting to close a little bit when it comes to simultaneous releases with games on consoles and mobile, which is crazy to think about in the first place. So no, that's pretty cool. I don't think that it will run exceptionally well on the mobile though, because because I think Resident Evil 4 and Village, like you said, they're both on the phone, but sometimes they do struggle to hit 30 frames.
Yep.
So you probably won't get the best experience on mobile, but I think that it's cool that they're like, all right, well, the mobile is an option. You might not get the best experience, but you may be able to get a better experience on these other devices within the ecosystem. So they thinking out there, man. So I'm on board.
100%.
Yeah.
Let me get this $2 motherfucking super chat from Vic the motherfucking Click, the feet clicker himself. You know what I mean? He said Viking the heavyweight champion, showing respect. So for context, on that interview I did with C Money at the very end, I had to pick between heavyweight and lightweight on like a Q&A. Not Q&A. They ask you a series of questions. You know what I mean? Like, what's your favorite food? And you have to do it very fast, like within
a lightning round.
Lightning round. There you go. Within 60 seconds, right? And Kay Asante and New Legal were tied for champion. The mechanic rapid fire. Yep. We're tied at 15. And I was like, man, let me knock these motherfuckers out the heavyweight championship round, bro. Hit me with it, bro.
Yes,
we
sir.
finished. They was like, yo, hit him with 19, bro. Champ. That's going to be up there for a minute. And if it ain't, I'm coming back on.
Said, run my fade.
Do a whole nother 2-hour podcast just to hit that rapid fire at the end.
No, 19 is dope. 60 seconds?
Yeah. 60 seconds, bro. I was hitting them shits quick, bro. But yeah, it was cool, man. So my thoughts on this is, for one, Apple needs to showcase this in a better way as the capabilities of running the game on a mobile device, because obviously, like, most people don't feel comfortable just using the touchscreen and stuff, right? So they want to use a controller while playing these things, right? But to even make it more impactful with the route that they're going, I guess, is show capabilities of it upscaling whenever you plug it into a monitor.
Right.
Because that would be hella dope. I mean, your phone's always on you.
Right. Always.
You on a lunch break at work or whatever, you pop it into your monitor or pop it into your TV within the break room and you gaming, right? The challenge that they have is it running natively.
Yeah.
They have to find a way to get into the cloud space, but I think they kind of found their answer. But it's not their own answer, right? I'll pull this up really quick. This actually just happened today, by the way. Where's my bookmarks?
Breaking news, bad news, breaking news. Heard the news.
Yeah. Actually, while you're looking for your bookmark, did you hear that Backbone is actually making a controller for this specific game release?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
I saw it as a price point of like $125, I believe, and it comes with the code for the game on the App Store, so you can get the
controller is $125.
Yeah.
God,
the Backbone controller, and it came with the code for the game.
How much is a Backbone normally?
I think I paid 60 for mine, bro.
60's all right. I heard they're good. I don't have one, but I
don't have one either.
Oh, we got another super chat over here with the Trillist. He says, with the $5.
Appreciate you.
Tipping on fofos wrapped in
Trill burger, baby. What it do?
What it do? Swisher House. He says, I think consoles are going to be around longer than people think, with Sony PlayStation fumbling. What bigger player do you think will jump into consoles? Yeah, I mean, with Apple, if you're speaking on Apple specifically, they could, but they have to show it what they already have. Like they haven't been able to show they're capable of gaming even on their laptops or their Macs. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Like,
never been their thing.
It's never been their thing.
they have to go hard there, and then I could see them doing the transition to a console, possibly. It's just so hard to go into the console space, but if anybody could do it, Apple could.
I agree.
Because you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? The clout that Apple has, right? Like, Apple comes out with a fucking toothpick and people are buying it. You know what I mean?
That eye pick, I need that.
And they gonna charge you $20 for that toothpick, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw they was selling some wheels for they little for one of their computers, bro. Wheels. Crazy expensive, bro.
Yes. And like I remember a monitor stand for like $1,500. You remember that, bro?
Yep.
I was like, who is paying for that?
Them shits be
people
quality,
buying them.
though. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That everybody wants to know what that product feels and is like.
Yeah.
I can't lie. There's Apple
wheels
magic.
is
Yes.
not.
Hey, listen, I will tell you though, people were kind of shitting on the price of the Apple headset, the VR joint. But I will tell you, you can shit on it all you want. But as soon as people walk into them Apple stores and try that shit on themselves, motherfuckers is copping it.
I believe.
Oh, people are already copying it. They already done sold out the first round of them. The 35.
You know what that must feel like? We got a $3,500 product come out and it sells out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Craziness. Hey, thanks for the 5, Trillis. Thanks for the 5.
Appreciate
That's
it.
a very good comment, bro. We like talking about it, man. Y'all got some shit, throw it up there. But yeah, they need to. What was I talking about before that?
Because you was talking about how Apple, because he asked the question. Are you talking about before the question?
But yeah. Y'all gotta keep me on point, bro. I'm just kidding. I need to do that myself. No, but you told me I was looking for something. I found it. Here we go. Here we go. Robert, read that for me, babe, Playboy.
Apple is opening up its app store to game streaming services today. Services like Xbox Cloud Gaming and NVIDIA GeForce Now will be able to have a single app to stream games to iPhones and iPads. Details here.
Blood.
Yeah.
Now that is a game changer.
Well, I definitely see that as being a feasible. I don't see why it isn't a thing already. I thought that been.
Well, they don't want them to. I think they just had that trial with Epic about opening up their store. The mechanic said, when is that coming? So they open it up today, but I'm sure it has to pass certification and all that shit through Apple. So it could be as soon as next week, bro. Like, I haven't checked to see. But yeah, I think
so. It's gonna be
soon.
So how does it work normally then?
You have to go for the cloud gaming. Like, I do it on my phone, but you have to go through the browser. Right. So it's not going to be as optimized as it would if it was just a separate app.
I got you. Yeah.
But that
apparently they're going to let you sideload some apps too. So
only in the EU, bro.
Only in the EU.
They got the best fucking customer friendly governments, bro. We over here struggling to get these companies to do shit. And then the EU's like, nope, customer first.
Customer first.
See, but it's crazy because, like, don't you like want people to not jailbreak your phone? Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what people gonna do is jailbreak it.
Yeah,
right. But only let's say amount of people that probably jailbreak their phones is probably under 1%.
Yeah,
right.
It's easier than ever these days, though.
It is.
Yeah, and people are afraid of doing it because like warranty and all that other shit, right?
Yeah.
And kids don't know how to do it, right? But if you're just able to side load your shit, right? Like easy, I mean that number will go from 1% to 30-40% easy, bro.
Yeah.
And then like if I have the Google Play Store on my phone, on my iPhone, like first of all, it's a good move for them, I think, because then more people will probably come to you knowing they're not losing the ecosystem that they came from.
Right.
That you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that could be a good look. My boy, All My Kicks Dope is in the building.
No.
Yo,
He said, yo, we in here. Yeah, we outside.
always.
That's what I'm talking about,
I
boy.
am inside.
Thanks for showing up. I'm always outside. Y'all hear the wind, the trees rustling behind me? No?
No.
No, okay. All right.
He done slipped into an anime real quick. He said, locks
my
just
God, bro.
swaying in the wind.
That's right, baby. Shake them dreads. Yeah, beyond next gen gaming, he just get an Android is better. I don't want to, bro. Like I've had, and the reason why I don't want to is for the exact reason I just laid out. Like all my shit is they got me. I'm in the walled garden. You know what I mean?
The
Like
ecosystem.
I can't move, bro. All my shit's here.
That's a good way to look at it. All my shit's here already, bro. I can't.
I can't do it, bro. And then like, but if like this happens across the industry, I would love to try new phones. You know what I mean? Like if it's like where you can sideload the Apple Store onto any Android or Huawei phone or whatever, I would love to try these motherfucking phones, bro.
Yeah. I want to fucking try the Z Flip at something. Like, I just want to try some because I like how Android devices come out with the cool like tech sometimes and cool. Don't be wrong, that should be fucking up, but like it's cool that they're trying to do innovative things. I always like that about their stuff. It's just I don't like Android as a daily driver phone. Like just using that, there's something always used to mess up on my shit that I used to be like, bruh, just doesn't run as smooth for me. So that's why
you talking about on the Android phones?
Yeah. Just not they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're very solid devices. It's just as a daily driver, I just feel like that iPhone just works a little better. And the video recording is always better. Sorry, it is.
Yeah, especially in applications. But like that's what you buy when you buy an iPhone. You kind of buy, you know what you're getting, man, because they're developing the software that runs on the iPhone just specifically for that phone. You know what I mean? Or that series of phone. With Android, the market is just so huge. They got like so many different flavors of software that can run on the phone. Some phones run in some software that's just too powerful for the components, so you get a totally different experience on this phone than this phone. So like Androids are pretty dope, especially if you're buying the high price flagship phone, but all the other ones are kind of a crapshoot, man. So
yeah, the flagships are definitely the way to go. Razor Ramon said, if that sidekick come back out, boy, you don't know how much we love the sidekicks around here.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Listen.
Oh my God.
I had them all.
If you wasn't Sidekick Gang, you was not part of the gang, bro. Or what was those little homegirls mom got in trouble? You
what
remember?
You talking about?
She used to give us those the small sidekicks, but it wasn't by side. It was by Motorola.
The Motorola 2As.
Yeah. Them shits was fire too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sidekicks are clutch though. Yeah,
that LRG Sidekick 3, that green one. I had the Mr. Cartoon Sidekick 2, Sidekick LX. That was boy. You was just, I ain't gonna lie, you was shitting on people if you had a sidekick. Once you seen that shit flip, it's like and it had the lights on it. Ooh, it was.
Well, I hope Fabulous got paid off of him advertising that shit. Well, I forgot what music video that was, bro. But he had that big ass sidekick on his waist. I think all the rappers had that shit flip up. They had to show the flip.
It was heat,
right? That shit was cool, man. Before we get to your topic, Nova, or I spoke. Everybody spoke, right? Did anybody want to wrap that up, or you guys good?
I do have maybe one more question. Do you think that them releasing some of these games, like the big, like AAA style games, is a way to get people who aren't into video games into video games? Do you think they'll be like, well, I always buy my iPhone, and they say that game is good? I don't know why I have given an old person voice, but they say, but do you think it's a way to get some people into video games in general? Like it's coming from like, a gamer perspective. Like we want everybody to game. So do you think this will get some people into it? I don't think so personally.
I don't think so unless they hit the casual market of games first. Like Resident Evil and Death Stranding is not the move for that.
No.
If they did like 2K, if they did like Call of Duty, which they have a Call of Duty mobile, but if they put
the
like
full one,
the full, which that's 200 gigs, you're not putting that on there.
Nope. You better get that you better get that SSD or that SD card, my boy.
Even if you did like some UFC or
a racing game, even
or a racing, you're right, right. Then I would say like that would be the move. But like them coming out with these niche, I'm gonna call it niche because it ain't the blockbusters that's in the top 10,
right?
You know what I mean? Like Death Stranding, that's why they everywhere, because that motherfucker ain't sell nothing.
I already know. That's why when I seen that, I was like, y'all are picking the most random games. Like it's good. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to Kojima again, but like I would have picked like Party Animals, or I'm picking fun games. I'm not picking the walking simulator. Like obviously they have a deal going on, but like I would have picked something simple.
No, I agree, bro. Like, damn, like everybody in here hate Apple. Okay.
It'd be like that.
It do.
It's like that. It's okay.
I respect it.
I like healthy competition. So
that's right. Well, what you think, Nova? You think it's the right move for Resident Evil and Death Stranding, or would you go a different direction if you're trying to get in that space?
I think it's a good move for Apple. You know, the more they can keep people on the Apple device, the better for them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's good. But you did raise a really good point about it not being like the type of game that will garner like a large crowd of people playing it. You know, definitely a niche people that'll play it on their phones. So yeah, eventually, man, it's looking crazy though. I think eventually we will get there pretty soon. Really, October wasn't that long ago, and a game's coming to it. So
that's facts. Yeah. Damn, the Apple slander crazy. That's all right though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I promise it's okay. There are some badass Android devices out there though. Like the Huawei's and I think of the OnePlus. I think that's a brand, like them guys. Like there's some the flips, like there are solid devices. I mean, their screens are made by Samsung still. Like, I mean, you guys, I love Samsung. So you guys are always going to have a fucking screen on your hands no matter what. Like, so
the mechanic said, I kind of hating on iPhone because I need a PhD in coding to send a scheduled text message. Holy shit, bro.
That is the thing about the Android devices, boy. They be opening in the phones up, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's mad cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. If you like to experiment, definitely get you an Android device.
I remember I had one, boy. I had a Galaxy, but this is a long time ago. I had like a Galaxy S5. I had emulators on that shit and everything. It would crash all the time, but I had it. You know, like it was able to do. It was cool.
Yeah. Hey, don't call me basic. I ain't basic. Apple users are basic people. All right, Vic.
In video recordings, we know how we can do them comparisons. We've seen how that is. That is one thing about iPhone. I will say, video recording is crazy good.
You're right.
It performs well.
Yeah. So before we go to Nova's topic, man, what happened?
Nah, he said, but when they upload it to IG, it looked like Minecraft. I ain't talking about all that.
That sounds like an IG problem.